Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport, a rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you've got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Maybe one notch of adrenaline too much on the punt there. It hits about a yard deep in the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Throws to the tight end. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. At midfield, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn lines up quickly.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give on the inside. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, look out, there he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Going to the running game. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Keep bringing the heat like that, you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake. Complete in the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback now breaking the field. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Harbor. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Got his man in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Still on his feet at the 45. Running toward the tape. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by 11 to North Texas.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback on the keeper. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Thomas. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Using the quick game. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. He stops him at the 31, but not before he picks up 10 yards on the play. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Makes the catch and knocked down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Quick handoff. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and he felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Right down the boulevard, it's good. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. 2nd and short now after that completion. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Looking to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll try the counter. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. He finds his man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. LSU quick to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. LSU lining up 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision now.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this one.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. It'll be a draw. Really nice run. Rips off 6 on the play, but it brings up a 4th and 2. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And he's got it! Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down in bounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The quick out. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Running back searching for a hole. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. He now has 85 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And here comes the offense on second down. It's a draw. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Right back to the well. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. On target to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After run, now throw. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. They're trailing by 21 to North Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. It's on target and complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of ball.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. He's up to 73 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. He's got an open man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Auburn! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB. In this one, put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch, called for and made. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Tackled after picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Back to the ground game on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Out of the gun. The running back has it. At the 45, on his way. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. LSU right back to the line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to pop the draw. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. LSU will get a first down. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Buys a little time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Give to the running back. Fakes his man out. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Offense set on first down. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's looking to throw it. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cook.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And the try is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And it's pretty clear the defensive game plan through 30 minutes has been just try to hang on and hope for the best against these electrifying quarterbacks. Whether it's throwing or running, they've dictated how this game has gone and maybe made those defensive coordinators question their career choices. It's going to be fascinating to see which defense cracks the code. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Handoff to the lone back. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Cook. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. In the gun. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Tigers are on the move. Finds his man. It's Cook. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They're working that left side.
Deep to shallow. That's what I have to understand that as a defensive guy. I take away those passes beyond the sticks, and then I react to those quick throws they have to the running back. It's my athlete versus yours. The defense won that battle.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Makes a connection. He's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
Nice strike, big play in the passing games. I tell you what, find your mismatches, find your advantages, what you do well, then do it again. And then again. And then we know how we do it again. Keep attacking.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. The give to the back. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. It's a draw. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Tiger! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. the defense gets to him with the sack.
26, LSU, 21.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. To the ground with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harbor. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Cook. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Harbor. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to go up top on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Harbor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Off play action. Got him downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. LSU now operating in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his man in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Got the quick pass. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Takes the easy one to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
LSU, number 17, catch and score.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has.
And the quarterback is snowed under. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They'll go back to the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the draw. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll run it from the gun. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give from the gun. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Splits the uprights. Good.
That makes the score LSU 30, Auburn 26.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Shows him the stiff arm. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Auburn going to work with another first down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man on the right. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. He'll keep it himself. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Getting some heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
He wants to pass it on second down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a third and long. Went to the running game on third down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. They'll try to pick up the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go to the ground. Oh, big juke to get past. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Still looking on the move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. One final play before the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw on second down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Fires to the big fella.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Hit as he throws. Finds his big tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They go to the draw. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on third and long. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown LSU. A great catch and run for 6.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Kent looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. So unlike this program. They're trailing by 24 to North Texas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. They'll operate out a split back. Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking for a crease to the left. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to get to him. Blasted as he lets it go. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one. And on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Trying play action. Finds the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Give to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. He's off to the races. Bulldozes his way through. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, LSU!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They go to the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man down the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The sure hands, it's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Tigers are marching down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. It's complete to the left. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to power it in. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
After the score, they need this 2-point conversion to tie. Wide out in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a playground. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. And you could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kennesaw State is currently up big right now. I got to think Cobb County is ready to party long into the night. They're up by 31 over Jacksonville State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On second down, just keeps firing. He's got the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late. It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to the air one more time. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you've got to use your timeout. You've got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.